Good morning, people. Welcome to day 3. Feeling really good today. Had a great day yesterday. My legs, they're aching just as much as they did yesterday morning, but no worse. I had a blister on the back of my foot yesterday morning. I've put my shoes on today instead of my boots, just for extra comfort. So my feet are feeling really good this morning. My legs, I think they're starting to get strong and, you know, full of muscle and not aches. I think the aches are going away. Yeah, I had a good night last night. I got to my campsite, set up my tent, and the owner of the B&B across the road was taking some people to the pub about 5 miles away in the car. Took me along, and I ended up having a meal with a New Zealand nurse. A nurse from New Zealand, 41 years old. She was called Jude. Had a lovely night. And I'm buzzing this morning, full of energy. It's 7:20. Let's go find this wall. In fact, I can show you the wall now. I didn't even notice that. There's the wall. Can you see that? There's going to be a lot of wall today. In fact, I think that's a turret. Let me go have a look and I'll let you know. Yeah, this is called Banks Turret 52A. What a boring name. And what it is basically a big square turret. I presume it was a tower. I don't even know what a turret is. Some kind of tower Romans stood on and watched for people coming and beat them up and stuff. I don't know. It's a wall. It's part of the wall anyway. Let's move on. I don't mind walls. It's alright as long as it's, you know, there's information on it, and there's no information on that. So let's move on, find somewhere where there is information. This is Pike Hill Roman Signal Station. A very good view for any soldier to see any baddies coming. Or was it this way? I don't know which way. I don't know which way is north and south anymore. I give up. The sun's over there. I'm presuming that's north. Yeah, to stop all bad people up there. Scottish bad people. What on earth is that lorry doing down there? You're gonna get stuck. You can see how the wall is there, and then there's nothing until here. And it's all from 1870 when they built this road. They destroyed a lot of the wall, and over the years, you know, we're talking 2,000-year-old Roman wall here. Over the years, people would just rip it down, take stone off it to build houses. So that's why there's not much of it left, really. I don't normally do gay pictures, but that is pretty beautiful, isn't it? It's a gorgeous day. It's 3rd day on the trot, sun beating down. In fact, that's the sorest part of me, is my neck. I don't know how well you can see that, but I am burnt, really burnt, in May, in England. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you the gay view. That is beautiful. Well, I never thought I'd get scared of sheep. Look at that ugly git. I never thought I'd get scared of sheep, but they're actually coming very close. I don't know if they're wanting food or they're just going to attack me. There's little babies around. One's just nibbled my foot. They're all coming. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't like this. I don't like this. Who's scared of who? They don't know if they're scared of me. I don't know if I'm scared of them. Let's just both run in opposite directions, yeah? I'm going. Oh, they're all at it. Off. Okay, some jokes are funny, but this one is not funny anymore. I feel like the Pied Piper. Leave me alone. I don't know what you want with me. That's it, you stay there. How weird. They're still at it, look. Being chased by... I think they must think I've got food, or I look like a really fit sheep. Am I sexy? Am I sexy? Do you want some of me, yeah? Yeah. So I've completed 3.12 miles and I'm struggling already. But never mind, never mind. I'm going down here, and just along here there's somewhere called Wick or something, some Roman fort. So we'll see what that's all about, shall we? I'm sorry to get your hopes up about Walled Roman fort, whatever it's called. It's shut. It's shut. It doesn't open till 10 o'clock, and you have to pay to look at a bit of wall. And it has a cafe in there, and it isn't open till 10. It's not even 9 o'clock. It's about 20 past 8, I think. I set off early, about 7:15, I think I set off. So, I don't know, I might be able to show you something from outside the Roman fort. If not, we'll just keep going on to another fort which is open, and a cafe's open, and I can go in and buy cake and show you around. I didn't realise, but just as I was filming that, the wall started again. So we've got the wall starting here somewhere. Over here we've got another turret. I think these went on every 1 mile. Because what the Romans planned on doing, I think they wanted one of these every mile, and then they changed their mind. They built them or something, and then they changed their mind and decided they wanted forts every 5 mile or something. I don't know the full story. I might find out as I'm going along reading information boards. But yeah, there's another Roman turret, and there's your wall. Yes, it's shut, so I can't go in, but you can see the fort. This is the actual fort. Goes up here, along the back there, and down here, and down here. This, I don't know what this is for. I don't know if it's a really big toilet, a bath, somewhere where they used to store big rubber tyres. I don't know what they used that for. It might have been a well. I don't know. It's pretty much the same as it was 2,000 years ago. Just a bit shorter, and, you know, no roof or anything. Pool table, that's gone. That's gone. But yeah, it's a Roman fort, 2,000-year-old fort. Get in. Here you can really tell just how big this wall is. I think it's, what did they say, is it 10 feet wide? So thick, and it would have been very high as well. I can't remember the dimensions. But a lot of stone, This is another, well, I don't know what this is. A turret, or I don't know, lookout part. I don't know what this is. But what they should do, you know, the Hadrians Wall Trust, or whatever they're called, they should put people in here, dress them up as Romans, and have them living in the houses. You know, you could have a little woman over there at a sink baking porridge, or whatever Romans used to eat. And as the walkers are walking down here, along here, we can then see the Roman people, how they lived. That's what I'd do anyway. And sell ice creams, and maybe have, you know, a band on or something, some kind of entertainment. Because I'll tell you something, walls and green fields, it's getting a bit dull. It really is getting a bit dull. We're only on day 3. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. I'm enjoying myself, but yeah, I could just do with, I don't know, listening to a band or something. Right, we're here at Williford. This is Williford Bridge. Now, there used to be a Roman bridge near here. I don't think it was this exact spot. They do know where it is, but they're not saying for some reason. I'd love to go metal detecting down here. Just think of all the Roman offerings and things. I've heard of it happening, and I'm sure there's stuff in there still. Yeah, this bridge, built it in 1999. And they lowered it here by helicopter. Yep, if you're interested in knowing how they built it. If you do ever cross this bridge, by the way, make sure you're looking at the floor, because it turns into steps there and you might stumble, as I just did. Yeah, this would have been part of the bridge, or leading to the bridge. There's a picture of it down here, I'll show you it. this is what they think it looked like. So you'd have had this big tower here and it'd have gone over. It looks a lot better than it does now, to be honest. Something which is disappointing is all along the wall there's these little black placard things. There's no signs on them. It doesn't tell you anything. So to me, it's just another piece of wall. But if they had the information on there, there might be a very interesting story behind it, you know what I mean? But yeah, just another piece of wall for you guys, another piece of wall, enjoy. So this place is Fullwall Castle. It's about 700 years old, and there's a local legend apparently that when someone tried to attack them, the family hid a gold table down a well, and it's still there to this day, and it's protected by a spell. Now, if I knew where the well was, you know as well as I do, I'd be trying to get down that well. A gold table. It's pretty battered. So over the last 200 years, people have just been coming and taking all the stones to build walls and houses and stuff. I don't mean recently, I mean 100 years ago, 200 years ago. Yep, here's what it would have looked like. Something like that anyway. But the amazing thing is, on this picture there's some bats, yeah? And I don't know how they've managed to do it, but they've got a bird to actually poo right underneath the bat. Bat goanna. I used to buy it off the internet and put it on my vegetables and my flowers. It's a good fertiliser. Now that is something you don't see every day. A pair of llamas. Absolutely beautiful black llamas. One of them's staring at me. It's not moving much. But that's beautiful. I want one. I really want one. In fact, I could do with riding one at the moment. Come on, move for the camera. There you go. Beautiful. I'm now about 1.5 miles away from my campsite for tonight. Made it through another day. I think I've done 12 miles today. But for anybody out there who thinks I'm doing this to have fun, to have excitement, to enjoy myself, this is one of, if not the hardest thing I've ever done. When you've got to do so many miles per day to get it done, it's hard. I've never walked 15 miles before in a day in my life. I did that for 2 days, and today 12 miles, something like that. Tomorrow we're going to a Roman fort, the most famous one, which is only about 1.5 miles from my campsite, so we'll do that together. But please don't think this is a holiday. And remember why I'm doing this. It's for charity, but it's for Macmillan Cancer Care. Please click on the link in the description and donate. The videos are free. I'm not charging you anything for your entertainment of watching these. All I ask is, you know, just check your pockets. If you've got a spare £3 in change, get on PayPal and send it to Macmillan Cancer Care through my link. And I'm trying to raise £5,000 on this trip, and I really hope that if I do my bit and do the walk, I hope you're going to do your bit and help me raise the money I'm setting out to do. Otherwise, the whole trip is a complete failure. Anyway, on a good note, no, there's not a good note. There's not a good note. I'm in agony. I'm in absolute agony. But every morning I do wake up feeling much better, so bring on tomorrow. See you all later, guys. Thank you for watching and supporting me and supporting the charity and everything. Take care. Good night.